All right, welcome to Sin Bin Stream tonight in NHL hockey. Whoop, pardon me. We have the Colorado Avalanche at Edmonton to take on the Oilers, or in Edmonton. Dusty, hello. Dusty Mandolin, yeah, good handle, thank you. Finally, yeah, hockey. Let's catch up. Oh, wait, we got the starting goalies. Let's get an audio check, too. All right, here on YouTube. Okay, that one is good. Got the chat going. Let's make sure we sound all right on Twitch. All right, just checking. Finally, okay, we're good. All right, they're doing the anthems. We've got the goalies, so let's get to those. Again, season series tied 1-1. Back on November 8th in Edmonton, the Avalanche beat the Oilers 9-1. And then in Colorado, back on March 10th, so just over a month ago, the Oilers beat the Avalanche 4-3. So this is the third and final game between these two teams. We have Wedgwood versus Ingram. Wedgewood versus Ingram in net. Look for Connor to win your fantasy hockey championship. Oh, wow. Good luck. Pretty good player to have, and it means something. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Probably should look at the other scores. No final. Oh, we do have a final. Panthers 3, Rangers 2. Jets, Golden Knights, another half hour. Kings, Kraken are probably about 8 to 10 minutes. Sabres 1, Blackhawks 1 in the second. Wow. Sharks 1, Predators 0, end of 2. That's good news for the Kings. Wild 3, Blues 3, 7:03 in the second. Leafs 4, Stars 3, 16:51 in the third. Wings and Lightning look like they're headed to overtime, 3-3. Canes and Flyers 2-2 overtime, 4:17 to play. Wow. Wedgwood is 29-6-6, 2.10 goals against. They took it down. We're on the Oilers broadcast. I don't know if altitude is any better for Colorado, but we'll see. Brock Nelson's 1,000th career game tonight. Oilers in blue, left to right. Avs in white, right to left. We're underway. All right. It's behind the Colorado net into the near corner. Chased into the far corner. Still battling for the puck. Centering pass got deflected. Oilers send it into the near corner. Yeah, I think we'll see if the Avs broadcast is any brighter. This Oilers broadcast is very dark. It's hard to read the numbers for the Oilers, the orange on blue. McKinnon skates it in, gets a hit, or receives a hit. No shots on goal yet. And pass to the near side. Up the near boards for the Oilers. And a frozen puck by Wedgwood. All right, you know what? I'm gonna get out. Let's switch to the. No, I don't want the Kings game. What did you just do with the Oilers game? Oh my gosh. God, ESPN reshuffles the games. Drives me crazy on their app. All right, we'll try Avalanche feed altitude. An icing called on the Oilers at 1848. Yeah, I think the numbers look easier to read already. Oh, that's right. The Avs coach got hit by a puck and I think needed some surgery. So the assistants are running the show. Oh, great. They didn't bother the show to face off and they missed 5 seconds of action. My God. All right. Oilers skated in near circle McDavid. Yeah, the numbers are easier to read. Long shot by Bouchard, blocked. Natchez picks it up to Landeskog and sent up the near boards. No, taken by Bouchard. Red line. Any shots yet? No. Dumped in behind the net. Far corner. Pass to the near side and taken away. Centering pass, jam shot by the crease. No good. Taken out by the Avs to neutral ice and picked up again immediately by the Oilers. Pass to the benches. And now the Avs have it in their own zone. Whoops, sorry, forgot to hit the commercial free button. Pardon me. Still no shots on goal. Avs have it in their own zone. Pass to Achan, A-H-C-A-N. Akan. Oilers dig it out of their own zone, send it off the near boards, but it's picked up again by the Avs. Sent into the O-zone. Far circle, Landeskog with the puck. Blue line keeper, that shot is blocked, but the Avs retain the puck and pass it back into their own zone. Skated out by Kulak and dumped in. Bouchard sends it behind the net. It's sent up the far boards. And it's dumped in again by the Oilers. Still nary a shot on goal yet. And far circle for the Oilers. Now they have it in their own zone. Pass it up the near boards. And to the far side and out of the zone. Picked up by, who is that? Wallman. Wallman dumps it in. Is this a shot? It was caught by the goalie. Ellie Sparks got good draft picks today. Oh, yeah, that was tonight at 6. I did not have a chance to look in. I'm happy the Sky have finally added some talent, either free agency or trade. They signed and trade Atkins for, that Sparks player. Yeah, the Sparks have Ariel Atkins, and they traded away Rickea Jackson. All right, pass to the neutral zone. Carried in by the Oilers. Still no shots. Sent in behind the net. Under 16 to play in the first period. Oilers lose it at the neutral zone and have to retreat all the way back into their own zone. Picked up by Ekholm and taken behind the net. Pass ahead over the red line. Shot was blocked by the Avs into the corner at 15:38. Still no shots on goal. All right. Far circle face-off. Still, there we go. The draw is controlled by the Oilers. Pass to the far circle. Near circle shot by Connor Murphy. A glove save by Wedgwood. And that's your first shot on goal at the 15:32 mark of the first period remaining. Connor Murphy, longtime Chicago Blackhawk. All right, face off near circle. And now they suddenly added 3 shots for the Oilers. Oh, they whiffed, and it comes out of the zone. Race is on. But the Avs get to it. To this near circle, shot was, I think, saved. I don't think that was wide. Back to the blue line, and that one is saved and held on by Ingram at 15:08. What's up, Dan? How you doing? 3-1 the shots. Oh, my neck. Slow start to this one. I mean, I know the Avs aren't really playing for anything, but this is a huge game for the Oilers if they want to win the division. Of course, they'd have to play the Mammoth, but I'm sure they want the home ice advantage as well. All right, Tays tips it, and it's taken away, but Tays keeps it in. Avs near boards. Tays passes far side shot, and another Ingram save at 14:52. All right, so they took that shot away from the Avs. Are they going to get one for this one? I don't. So confusing. My blue for Edmonton is, I think, a little too dark. It's not navy like this, but I don't know. The orange might not be bright enough. All right, either sent in behind the net, no icing on the Oilers, and the Avs turn it over at the neutral ice. Passed it, nope, and it's a whistle. Offsides against the Oilers. Such a late offsides call. All right, let's check the scores. Kings, Quentin Byfield's 21st puts them up 1-0 on the Kraken in Seattle. 17-17 to go. That game's not that much further behind this game. Oh, brother, I don't know. Maybe they didn't have to hold it till 8:45. I don't know. Sent around under 14.5 to go. Oilers keep it in. It's behind the Colorado net into the near boards. Sent around again. This time the Avs tried to get it to Tays, but a bad pass. Shot from a tough angle. A save by Wedgwood. He hangs on. Shots are 4-0 Edmonton. I thought Colorado had 2 and they took one away. You picked up Devin Tays as a mercenary for Hear ya. Yeah, they're missing Makar still, so Tays is pretty important for the Avs. That's who he's usually paired with. All right, sent ahead by the Avs after they won the draw. Ingram plays it to the near boards, but it's dumped in again by Colorado. And it's in the near corner, sent behind the net to the far side. And dumped in by Edmonton. Sent out by the Avs. Dumped in again by Edmonton. Turnover in the far circle. Now the Oilers have it behind the net. Near circle, shot too high. And it's out to neutral ice. 4-1 the shots. Dumping from the red line. Taken in the far circle. Behind the net, played to Kulak. Kulak dumps it in from the red line for the Avs. Far corner, sent into the near boards. Pass ahead for the Oilers into the O-zone. Shot, glove save. Wedgwood hangs on at 13:04. That'll be the under 14 media timeout. No score. Oilers shots in the lead at 5-1. let's take a look at the scores while we got a chance here. Yeah, oh, 2 finals now. In overtime, Lightning 4, Red Wings 3. Jets Golden Knights in another 20 minutes. Kings up 1-0 on the Kraken. That game's on ESPN if you have it. I get a local blackout for the Sabres. Sabres and Hawks 1-1, 9:23 in the second. Oh, we got another final. Flyers 3, Hurricanes 2 in a shootout. So I guess that gives Buffalo still a chance to get the 1 seed. All right. Where were we? Oh, Sharks 1, Predators 0, end of the, first intermission. Blues 4, Wild 3, about to hit the second intermission. Leafs 5, Stars 4. Wow. 11:33 to play in the third. They're still trying to secure second, I would assume. I don't think they can clinch yet. It depends on what the Predators do. If the Predators lose, maybe. The Predators and I want to say the Jets are still alive. Technically, the Sharks are alive too. Kings have 87, Predators have 86, Jets 82, Sharks 82. The Predators have played one more game than the Kings. So, yeah, I doubt that they could clinch. We're back from commercial. Side of the net and a save, I guess. 12:59 to play. Go Sabres, yeah. Would like to see them get it and not have to beat the Stars on Wednesday. All right, they kicked somebody out of the draw for the Oilers. Looked like Nugent Hopkins. Another false start on the draw. Just drop the puck, man. There we go. Burns picks it up. Does not get it out of the zone, though. Oilers' far circle shot was high and kept in at the blue line off the back of the net after hitting the boards. Now to the far corner. Nobody dug it out yet. Behind the net for Burns. Burns sends it off the near boards. Long shot, save, and cleared by the Avs. Picked up by Nurse. Nurse passes up the far boards and sent into the near circle. Far circle now. Blue line keeper Ekholm sends it around behind the Colorado net. They get it to Landeskog in the far boards. He can't get it out. Oh my gosh, camera operator. Follow the puck. Stop anticipating where it is. You're not following. Sent off the near boards. McKinnon, a cross-ice pass. We got a 2-on-2 the other way. Pass to the slot. That shot was blocked. And the Oilers take it behind their own net. Pass to Bouchard. Bouchard off the far boards. And the pass hit McKinnon's stick. He sends it out. Neutral ice. And the Oilers send it back to their own zone. Dumped in again. Picked up. Avs on the near side. Saucer pass to neutral ice. And out of the reach of Nichushkin. Skated up by McKinnon, though. Shot from a tough angle was wide. Under 11 to play in the opening period. And blue line keeper for the Avs towards the side of the net, behind the net, near side shot, rebound sent wide. And still, okay, that was the third shot finally for the Avs. It's behind the Oiler net now. Avs looking, pass, far circle, whiffed, and the Oilers get the puck passed to the near boards. Back to their defenseman. Far circle, near circle. All right, finally, pass taken up. Blue line to the red line. They missed the pass, and the Avs send it in again. Ingram plays it behind the net into the near boards and out. Neutralized. Landeskog passes up ahead. McKinnon, near boards, lost it. Oilers going the other way. It's got to be McDavid. Nobody's that fast. And he sends it into the near corner. He gets the puck back. Centers it to the blue line. Long shot wide. Taken by Natchez, I believe. Pass back. They gave the Avs their fourth shot. Oilers haven't had a shot in a while. Natchez sends one to the near circle. Shot. Nice save by Ingram. Tays keeps it in. Sends it behind the Oiler net. Blue line keeper. Far board sent in. Near corner. And blue line. I think that was Landeskog. Rebound. Into the near boards. Kept in at the blue line again. Long possession for Colorado. Another blue line shot. Rebound in the slot. Taken away, but still not out. Far circle behind the net. And finally, the Oilers get it to the neutralize. That was a long possession for the Avs. And that ends up being icing also as well here on the Oilers at 8:42. That was a decent shot. Drury had a nice look near post. Hey, Bucks, what's up? You want the Blackhawks to win? Oh, against the Sabres. Gotcha. Oh, good. Rooting for the Sabres. No, I don't want to see Buffalo, Montreal first round. I want to be able to cheer for each of them in the first round. Blue line keeper after they won the draw in the near circle. The shot got blocked into the near boards, and I think Nelson just sent it around for the Avs. Blue line again, pass. Oh, they missed in the slot. Wide open was Nichushkin, and they put it behind him. Mistimed the pass. Oilers send it down the length of the ice. Did they beat out the icing? No, they did not. At 8:12. Yeah, if I could watch the Hawks, I would root for them, but I don't. All I get are the games that are on Hulu. Thompson and Norris are the goal scorers for the Sabres. Ryan Green's 11th for the Hawks. From Mikheyev. All right, face off, back underway. All right, near circle. Finally, the Oilers don't. Well, they don't. Now they tip it out. Now it's just. All right, taken behind the net. That is Malinsky. Up the far boards. Pass. And to the slot. They miss Tays. Oilers take it out. McKinnon tipped it, and Tays has it for the Avs. Pass to the near boards. Oilers get it at neutralize, though. Wallman with the puck in his own zone. Under 7.5 to play, opening period. No score. Sent up the far boards. They waved off the icing. Nurse passes it to... Who's out there with him now? Who is 5? Oh, Connor Murphy. Duh. Oh, somebody snapped a stick for the Avs at the blue line. That was Kulak. All right, Wedgwood plays it behind the net to the far corner. Pass ahead. Taken away by the Oilers again. I think that was Henrique. They skated up. Bouchard plays it to the near side. Drop pass. Nurse with the shot. Rebound is saved too. And sent out. 2 nice saves there by Wedgwood. I guess they're only giving them 1 though. Shots are 9-6. Sure thought it was 2. Now, Colorado picked up a shot. That wasn't recently. I think we got another icing at 6:16. Or maybe not. This was 2 shots. That had to be. All right, well, sure we're due a media timeout or 2. Backhander blocked. That was McDavid trying to get there. Taken away at the neutral ice. Oilers, McDavid looking. Blue line. Kept in. Bouchard gives it to McDavid. McDavid leaves it. It's picked up. Ekholm in the near corner. Takes it behind the net. And the Avs are able to get it to neutral ice. Picked up by the Oilers in their own zone. Bouchard, long pass ahead. Tipped away. Avs going the other way. Blue line dump in to the near corner. Chased. And pass. Nichushkin to the blue line. To the point. Tough angle shot from the far circle. Tipped out into the near boards. Taken up 2-on-2. Near circle. And that pass gets away. And the Avs retain possession of the puck behind their own net. I guess Malinsky waiting for the line change. Malinsky passes to the far circle. It's sent up to the neutral ice. Carried in. Near circle. McKinnon shot. Must have been high. And it's down the length of the ice. Avs pass it to the near side. Kulak with a shot. That is blocked. I think Connor Murphy just sent it off the near boards. Picked up again by the Avs behind their own net. It is Kulak again. Kulak up the middle. Avs getting a change. Pass to the blue line. McKinnon passes to the far circle. A shot. Deflected into the netting above the glass. That'll finally be immediate timeout there. I think we're due for all 3. No. We did get the under 14, I think. Yeah. So we're just due the under 10 and under 6. All right. Let's check in on the scoreboard. The Flyers did clinch. Oh, nice. Nice. You know, more importantly, what that means? That means the Caps have been eliminated, everybody. Don't have to worry about Tom Wilson shenanigans in the playoffs. Yay. So, the 8 playoff spots have been clinched in the East. It just is a matter of a few moments where we determine who's what seed, I guess. The Sabres can clinch the Atlantic with the win tonight. I think they should be able to, yeah. And Carolina got their point though, so Carolina clinched the #1 seed in the conference. So that, yeah, despite the loss, they got their 1 point to give them yeah. Since they went to shootout, they got their point. So now the Canes have clinched the #1 spot in the West. All right, back from break. Was Brock Nelson a former Oiler? I thought they were acknowledging him there at that break. Yeah. Yes. Hey, Derek. No. I'm sorry. I'm happy. He used to be a goon 10 years ago. I'm glad he's prolonged his career, I guess, by becoming a goal scorer, but his hits are dirty and should be, banned, and he should get longer suspensions for having a history. He gets away with headshots that anybody else does, and they get a suspension, but for some reason he gets special treatment. I don't understand it. Pass gets away. No, kept in by the Avs, now taken out. They increased the shots by 1 for both teams. Avs get it to neutralize. Oilers send it back into their own end. I don't know. There's no room for this in hockey anymore. With all the stuff we know about brain trauma or brain injury, CTE, even non-CTE, just concussions. You got to legislate the headhunting out of the league. You got to protect your players. Whether the NHL wants to admit what the brain injuries are or what causes them, you got to prevent headshots. You can't. We lost way too many enforcers way too young. And it's not just fighting. It's these headshots on these elbows to the head. Sent up on a saucer pass by Colorado. I'm sorry, by Oilers. The Colorado Avalanche have sent it into the ozone now. Far circle. Blue line shot. 84.8. Saved into the near corner. 2:40 to play. First period. Nobody's dug it out of the corner yet. And now the Oilers have it. Neutralized pass and a dump in from the red line. Near boards. And the Avs take it over. Let's see. No, that's not. Who for that? Who's 10? Oh, sorry. Wah. 10 is Wah for the Oilers. I mean, sorry, the Avs. The Avs. Good Lord. And it's Frederick for the Oilers. That's right. All right. Resetting in their own zone again. The Avs send it up. It's in the near corner. Nobody has dug it out. Now the Oilers pass it to the middle. And a red line dump in. Chased into the far corner. Did Doc get there? Oh, that's right. They have Colton Doc, another former Hawk. Stolen by the Oilers at the neutral ice and dumped in. Henrique couldn't get to it, though. And the Avs send it out. But the Oilers have it. Neutral zone again. Under a minute and a half to play. Opening period. Dump in. Natchez picks it up in front of his own net. Quick pass to the near boards for McKinnon. He centers it. Taken by Natchez to the near circle. To the point. Back to the blue line. A blast by, I think that was McKinnon. 80.7. That was wide, though. McKinnon gets it again. Centers it. That shot is blocked. Under a minute remaining in the first. Oilers struggling to get it out of their own zone, though. Blue line blast by Taves. That's saved. Rebound given up. Sent wide into the far corner. Blue line. Uh-oh, we got a penalty coming up on the Oilers as well. Shot, and finally there's the whistle. And with 39.2, the Avs head to the power play. Who's the penalty on? Henrique holding. All right, Henrique was holding. And we get the under 6 media timeout. Why bother? Marchand, I think Marchand had more skill than Tom Wilson ever had. Marchand is just one of those tough little guys. You know, he got that little man mentality. You got to be tough. Well, I mean, they've tried to legislate out hits. I mean, they've tried to legislate out fighting, you know. What really stinks though is like you get Gudis knee to knee hit on Matthews, and the Leafs don't even stand up for their captain because they're afraid of a likely instigator penalty. I mean, I'm not saying that's right. Okay, they reached the second. Yusuf, hello, how are you? Good to have you here. Gracie, the Sabres lead 2-1. End of 2. Nice. Yeah, I was going to say he's more of a pain in the butt, or a pain in the ass, if you will. He's just, yeah, a pest is the word, like a rat. But he's just a nuisance. I'm trying to think what the, you know, what one of those agitator, I think is the word. Colorado or Edmonton. Yeah, that's a tough call because the game is meaningless to Colorado. Edmonton still would desperately like to win the division or at least get home ice in second. That's a tough call. I don't know. I'm not sure who was favored, but this is a tough game to pick. Centering pass kept in. Avs power play. Natchez near circle. Centering tipped wide from the crease. Brock Nelson with the puck. Looking. Takes behind the net. Natchez near circle. Natchez passes it. McKinnon near circle shot. Blocked by Connor Murphy into the far boards. We got 8 seconds to go in the first period. Oilers the other way. That shot was wide. That'll do it. That is the end of the first period. Colorado will have 1:20 remaining on their power play when we resume for the second period. Shots are 11-10, but we have no score. Our first penalty was this Henrique holding of Natchez. All right, we'll go through all the scores. Before I forget, if you're enjoying the live stream, be sure to hit that like button or thumbs up on the video if you haven't already done so. If also consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel, because doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same feed as here, but it is faster, and it is currently commercial free, and everything is free. So thank you again all for your support. All right, let's go through the numbers, then I'll do the chat. We'll look at the standings and all the scores too. 11-10 shots, Oilers. Face-offs, 11-7 Oilers. Oilers on their first power play. Still more than half of it to go. Hits are 5-1 Oilers. Block shots 9-5 Oilers. Giveaways 4-3 Avalanche. Takeaways 1-1. And they just took, speaking of taken away, they just took away an Oilers shot. Season series 1-1. Yes. Yeah. Oh, regulation. Really? Oh, must be some sort of tiebreaker. Yeah. Thanks to Columbus beating Montreal on that was Saturday. Flame Frags or Wembu? I'm not sure what you're saying here. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Dusty. All right, let's go through the yeah, if you can clarify, I don't understand. We'll give you the finals first. Stars 6, Leafs 5. Wow. Who was in net that gave up 5? Jeez. Flyers clinched a playoff spot 3-2 over the Canes in a shootout. So the Canes picked up their point to clinch the Eastern Conference 1 seed. Panthers 3, Rangers 2. Lightning 4, Wings 3 in overtime, though. Not a regulation win. Jets and Knights underway from Las Vegas. 15:30 to go in the first. Byfield 2 goals, and the Kings lead the Kraken 2-0. Let's go. I guess I should look up clinching scenarios if there are any. Late in the first, that game's on ESPN. Actually, you know what? I could watch that game on my phone. I should do that. All right, once we resume. So Azzy Fudd, as predicted, was picked by the Wings. That's not a shock. Wait, they had back-to-back first overall picks? I'll have to look into that. Where were we? Oh. All right, Sabres 2, Hawks 1. They're still at the second intermission. I thought that game was way ahead of this game. Heck, Did they have a delay? That game started a half hour earlier, didn't it? No. Oh, never mind. We're at the first intermission. They're at the second. They are way ahead. I'm so sorry. 2-1 second intermission. Buffalo. Sharks 2, Predators 0. Yeah, keep the Predators down. Although now, I don't know. That's hard to know who to root for because the Sharks could pop up there. Blues 5, Wild 3, 14:49 to go in the third. Wow. All right. You're rooting for the Avs? Go Knights. Well, the Avs have nothing to play for. I'm hoping the Oilers can win the division. Although then they have to play the Mammoth. I think that's going to be harder than the Knights or the Ducks, if I'm completely honest. Wait, Knights? Oh, I don't. Yeah, actually, the Knights could help knock out the Jets. That's fine. Oh, because of the Lightning win in overtime, you can clinch. Okay, I thought they already could clinch tonight. But I know that... Oh, we got the 919 freight train. You can hear the whistle. Vegas. Yeah, well, truthfully, if I'm the Oilers, the Knights, or the Ducks, I'd rather play one of the other 3 teams than face the Mammoth in the first round. But that's just me. I think that's a common sentiment around the league, though. All right, let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Were there NHL clinching scenarios? Let me look that up for today. Let's see. Yeah, let's just take the NHL article. I'm not going to trust AI garbage. All right. Canes will clinch the Eastern Conference title. They already did. They got a point. Sabres win the Atlantic if they defeat the Hawks in regulation and with any result in Tampa. What's in the spot? Other than a Lightning regulation win. Oh, okay. Okay, so they didn't have a regulation win. Right. Okay. So if they win in regulation, they still can clinch because the Lightning didn't win in regulation. Gotcha. Now it makes sense. Montreal and Lightning will lock in Atlantic 2 versus... Huh? Oh, Atlantic 3 if the Sabres clinch the Atlantic division. Wait. Yeah, but they haven't clinched which they are, the 1 or the 2, though. Or I mean the 2 or the 3. Maybe Tampa gets it. Boy, that freight train's still blowing the horn 2 minutes later. What is going on downtown? All right, so yeah. Canes clinch the East. They'll be the number 1. They will play the second. I don't know if you guys can hear that. They're still laying on the horn. No, I don't think it's loud enough. I don't see it registering on the levels. So the Canes will play, if it stands this way, the Senators. Bruins would play the winner of the Atlantic, likely the Sabres. So spots are locked in, just not the order outside of the Canes being the number 1. So the East is pretty, and then in the West, we still have to have somebody win the 3rd place in the Pacific and the 2nd wild card. All right, back to the clinching. Yep, Flyers clinched. Ducks can clinch a playoff berth if the Sharks beat the Predators. Okay. So the Ducks could lock in at least a wild card if that score holds and the Sharks beat the Predators. And there's 5:59 to go in Nashville. The Kings can clinch a playoff berth if they defeat the Kraken and the Sharks beat the Predators. Oh, okay. So the Kings, Dan, you were right. The Kings can clinch. I hadn't read it. I didn't think it was possible, but it just depended. So Dan, you were right. They could clinch with a win only if the Predators don't come back in the 5:56 in the 3rd. I didn't know. I hadn't seen the clinching scenarios. I apologize. I should have read these. All right, the Kings can lock in. Whoops, I forgot to put the timer up. There we go. Again, doubleheader action coming up the next 2 nights. Canadians, Flyers, Kings, Canucks. Then Wednesday, Stars, Sabres, Kraken, Golden Knights. Then finally Thursday, I mean, there may not be much riding on it. That's why I'm looking to do it's only Western Conference teams that day. And the only doubleheader I could do is ESPN, and I really don't want to do Avs Kraken the late game. So I'm going to do Kopitar's final regular season home game. Hopefully they'll be prepping for the playoffs. D-backs blew a 7-1 lead. Hey, they won 5-4 when I did the D-backs. Yeah, I did actually look at that today. They're not on MLB. They're not on ESPN Unlimited anytime soon. They may have some Peacock games, but it's usually the Sunday night game if they are. That's the first ever Battle of Pennsylvania? How? Really? Yeah, I know. I looked at the levels and it didn't look like it was registering, so I'll stop mentioning it. Kieran, how you doing? Kieran. Oh, TSI Mike. I'm thinking of 6'5". Yeah. I'm thinking of that other guy. All right, I got to take a quick break and get some water and I'll be back. Oh, don't forget to vote in the poll in the chat. 19 votes, 68% going with Colorado, 32% Edmonton, or put it in the chat as well. Let me know who you're rooting for, or let me know who you think will win. Doesn't have to be the same team. I'm rooting for the Oilers. I think Colorado probably wins. Let me know. I don't know what the over-under was, but we're scoreless after one, so. All right, we'll put the scores up. We can watch keep an eye on the end of those two games. Okay, yeah, no new finals as of a couple minutes ago. Yeah, I'll look at the WNBA draft second intermission, I think. Oh, the pressure would be off the Kings if they somehow wrap it up tonight. That would be really awesome. All right, let me cue up some music and then I'll take a break. Oh, my neck is killing me. All right, something short. All right, I'll be back. right, we are back. Let me get out. Back in. This game. No, I don't want Hurricanes Islanders. What did you do with the game? We'll stick with the Avalanche on altitude. The Oilers broadcast too dark. I could not read the Oilers numbers. Sharks 3, Predators 1. Wow. Uh-oh, 3-2. Predators just got it back. 1:10 to go. What is going on in Nashville? 2-1 Sabres over the Hawks. Still haven't started the second for Kings Kraken. All right, let's eliminate the music real quick. You know what? Let's put Kings Kraken on my phone, and maybe if there's time, we'll do bonus coverage after this one. Okay, watch live. No, I don't wanna. I wanna watch on my phone. Why would you try to send it to my TV? All right, here we go. All right, underway in the second period. Sorry, I was trying to get Kings Kraken on my phone. Again, power play still for the Avs. Holy cow, did they adjust the shots too? 13-10, when did that happen? All right, far circle shot, glove save, and Ingram hangs on, I believe, at 19:08. All right, we'll keep an eye. Oh, they're not starting the second intermission for like 8 minutes. Okay, I don't need my commercials closed captioned. Thanks, ESPN. All right. Far circle draw. Who controlled it? Avs keep it in. Near circle. Now back to the blue line. Pass to the far circle. That shot, I think, was too high. It resulted back at the blue line. 10 seconds to go on the Avs power play. Natchez to the far circle, looking. Pass to McKinnon. Near circle shot was high. Power play is over. Back to 5-on-5. Oilers get it to neutral ice. Avs trying to get a line change. McKinnon into the far corner. And the Oilers send it behind their own net. Nurse sends it up. And I'm assuming they're getting a line change again. I don't know. Finally, the Oilers send it up. And we got a delayed offsides on the Oilers. The Avs go the other way. Sent around to the far boards. And behind the net. Oilers send it up the far boards. Not out. Now they pass. Take it over the red. Near side. McKinnon up the middle. Pass to the far circle. That shot was wide. Kept in. Bouchard, blue line to the far corner. Back to the blue line for the Oilers. Kept in. Towards the net. Oh my gosh. Wedgwood was falling down and made the save. Wow. 17:30 to play, second period. They took a shot away from Colorado, and it's 13-11. Oof, McKinnon may have hit Ingram's shoulder on that one, or was it just too high? I don't know. Yeah, Wedgwood fell down and made a glove save. Unbelievable. All right, back underway. Dumped in, and Wedgwood plays it behind his own net. Oilers keep it in. Near circle lost the puck. And Avs can't get it out yet, though. Now they do, and it's picked up again by the Oilers. That would be Emberson. He's out there with Nurse. The Emberson sends it up. Avs take it away at the red line. Skate it in. Drop pass, far circle. Blocked shot by Emberson. Blue line shot. Tipped into the near boards. Trying to dig it out in the near corner. Now the Oilers, now they couldn't get the pass to Nugent Hopkins. It's kept in. And the Avs. Ooh, somebody got knocked down for the Oilers. Blue line keeper. Another long shot by Malinsky was saved. Far circle. Avs control the puck again. Far circle. They've been getting a lot of offensive zone time. Down low in the far corner. Still nobody's dug it out. It's in the near corner. Oilers send it, bring it out the near boards to the red line and dump it in and head for a line change. Wedgwood behind his own net. Avs play it to the near side. Waugh brought it up and a pass. That shot was wide. Kept in by Waugh into the near circle. And back to the blue line. Malinsky's shot was blocked before it got to Ingram. Top of the far circle at the slot and knocked into the near boards. Avs regroup in their own defensive zone. Dump in from the red line behind the net. Ingram and Murphy gets to it and they pass it up the middle. Over the red line. McDavid to the far circle. Backhander tipped into the near boards and sent out. Avs lead McKinnon into the near corner or near circle. Pass gets tipped away. There go the Oilers. 2-on-2. 3-on-3. Now everybody's back. Emberson's shot was wide. Kept in by Bouchard. Bouchard far circle. He gets his pocket picked by Landeskog. And it's sent into the near boards. McDavid sends it right through the top of the crease, and it's off the far boards. Nobody tipped it in. Taken in behind the net. Poke check by Natchez, but the Oilers keep it. Ekholm to the far boards. Pass gets away. Oilers still have it far corner. They send it around and out. Nobody could keep it in. Bouchard missed it. Avs trying to get a line change. Ekholm misplays it. Now he dumps it in. Wedgwood couldn't get to it. The Avs send it up the far boards and dump it into the near corner. Picked up by Ekholm. And a whistle at 13:46. Probably Avs icing. No, we got a penalty. Too many men on the ice. Didn't hear on who. It's going to be too many men on the ice on the Oilers. We head to the under 14 media timeout. Let me see if I can figure out who's serving it. Wait a minute. Why does it say? It says what? What is Del Pen? DELPEN, Colorado. The heck does that mean? That's no help. I don't have it there in the game summary yet either. I'll just wait. Gosh darn it, they're so bad. All right, let me catch up on the. No, I'm gonna leave this up for that penalty before I. Dallas Stars a good team. Yeah, they're the second best in the West. Yes, if the Predators lose to the Sharks and the Kings win, the Kings clinch a playoff spot. Oh, looks like we got a final. Yep, Sharks 3, Predators 2. Wow. Yeah, I did not know that it was possible for them to clinch tonight. I had no idea. Thanks, Dusty. It's free YouTube music. The band tonight was Track Tribe, I think is the name of it. All right, underway in the second, but Kings at Seattle playing the Kraken. Why do I have this live bar at the bottom? Okay, there we go. Kings have 30 seconds to go on a power play. Yes, yes. It is on the Oilers. That's what I thought, but like, oh, looks like they put 53 in and then took them off. I don't know. NHL.com is so bad about penalties now. It's insane. On the Game Center, at least. I don't think their regular pages are that good either, though. All right, Avs picked up a shot. It's in the near corner. Finally, the Oilers clear it down the length of the ice. They've killed off 30 seconds so far. "13 minutes to go, second period. 1:10 on the power play. Cleared again by the Oilers. Avs didn't do anything on that possession. Who's in net? I wonder if they've got Kemper in net or if they got Nope, it's Forsberg. So Kemper will probably play tomorrow night against the Canucks. That's kind of what I figured they would do. Rest Forsberg a little bit. All right, puck is tipped into the netting above the glass. Sorry, a little distracted by the Kings now. Blues 6, Wild 3, under 30 seconds to go. Sabres 3, Hawks 1, 12:21 to go. Kings 2, Kraken 0, 18:15 in the second. And another clear by the Oilers. 12:22 to go in the second. 30 seconds on the Colorado power play. Near circle, back to the blue line for Taze. Taze looking. Taze to Brock Nelson. Nelson down low. Behind the net. Nelson in the corner. Nelson passes again. McKinnon. Oh, his pass is taken away and cleared. That'll do it. One shot on goal for the Avs in that power play. For the too many men on the ice penalty against the Oilers. All right, pass gets away into the far boards. Oilers finally get it to the neutral zone, but it's already on the stick of Malinsky. Dump in. Okay, the Avs were way offside. Okay, I guess they tagged up. Picked up by McDavid. He flies up through the middle, and it gets tipped away into the far corner. He's battling Malinsky for the puck. That pass got away. Avs going the other way. 2-on-2 if they hustle. Now it's more of a 3-on-3. Now back to sent wide, or did he get a kick save? It's behind the net. Behind Ingram. Centering in the slot, and they finally scored. It's 1-0 Avs. I mean, not much Ingram could do. Just poor defense, I would say, by the Oilers. At 10:55, it looks like they're giving this to Malinsky. No, they say Kiviranta. What? It was Malinsky all the way. Kiviranta. What are we doing, NHL.com? Kiviranta didn't even. What number is he? I don't know. That's going to be changed. It was not Kiviranta. It was Malinsky. I mean, like, nobody tipped this. It was Malinsky all the way. There we go. Malinsky from Moi. I don't even know who they had on the assist. Those weren't right either. They just got something in and then, oh, by the way, we're wrong. Jeez Louise. All right. 5-on-5 goal or even strength goal, and it's 1-0 Avs. And we got something going around in Seattle. I guess just pushing and shoving. Far circle shot was high for the Avs into the near corner. Is that shot total right? 20-12? Yeah, it is. Still battling in the near corner. And sent ahead into the far corner. Finally, the Oilers, I think they hit the side of the net, though. Yeah, Malinsky from Wa. Malinsky's 8th. Natchez sends it around behind the net to the far boards, but then it's sent out. Picked up by the Avs behind their own net. 9.5 to play, second period. And Oilers in their own zone. Pass it to the far circle. Oh, they passed it ahead, but it's picked up by the Avs in front of their own net. Sent to Natchez, but the puck got away, and the Oilers regroup in their own zone. Still 2-0 Kings in Seattle. Dumped into the near corner. Tipped away. Back to the blue line. Sent into the near corner. Oilers trying to dig it out. Trailing. Whoops, sorry. Forgot to give the Avs their goal. Sorry about that. 1-0 Avs. My mistake. Shot from the near circle. Rebound sent around. That was by Frederick. Frederick behind the net. It's in the near corner. Still battling. Dock pass. Shot by, I think, Wallman. And we got pushing and shoving. Colton Dock went after Taze. No, maybe not Taze. Malinsky, of course. Who else? And I got to get a time here. 8:21. See if anything comes of this. Malinsky from Wa, the only goal of the game. All right, we're heading to the, I guess, the under 10 media timeout. Shots are now 20-15. Whoops. There we go. Goal. Bad. Yeah. Brutal backhand. Yep. All right. Let's see the visualizer. Malinsky right up the gut. Rebound into the near corner off the. Nobody had Malinsky, and he just buried it. Yeah, not much Ingram could do there. Just bad defense, too. Oh, we got a final. Looks like, yep, Sharks 3, Predators 2, and Blues 6, Wild 3. Well, that might just about do it with the Stars winning tonight. Kind of doubt that the Wild can pass the Stars now for second in the division. All right. Jets, Knights, no score through 1. We got 14:40 to go now in Seattle. Still 2-0 Kings. Sabres 4, Thompson and Tuck. The most recent goals. Thompson has 2 tonight and Norris. 4-1 with 7:38 to play. Leading the Blackhawks in Chicago late in the third. Bad giveaway in front. Okay, yeah. All right, face off. in the Colorado zone. Well, we're on the behind the net cam. I think it's the near circle. Oh, just stay on the main broadcast cam. Yeah, in near circle. One by the Oilers. Bouchard pass to the far circle. Shot, rebound, and a penalty as well. Frozen puck by Wedgwood. Who's the call on here? Let's listen in. Nelson, the penalty. Hooking on Brock Nelson, and the Oilers head to the power play. Their first power play of the day. They hooked McDavid. Oh, yeah. Yeah, whatever. All right, Nelson in the sin bin. We got, can't see who's on the draw. False start, number 1. Face off. Oilers control it. Bouchard passes. Far circle. Bouchard at the point. PK 84.1. First for the Avs. First in power play for the Oilers. 30.6. Cleared down the length of the ice by the Avs. Oilers, well, they gave the Oilers a shot. I did not see it. Number 1 unit against number 1 unit in special teams. All right, McDavid right up to the near circle, and that shot was deflected wide. Blue line keeper, though. Far circle. At the point, again, Bouchard passes far side. Bouchard near boards. Passes to the slot. And they take it back. Near side. Drop pass. McDavid passed it. It gets tipped away and out. Bouchard has it. Still 48 seconds to go on the Edmonton power play. Pass to the far circle. Shot. Saved by Wedgwood. Rebound taken. Far circle centered. Blocked. Kept in, though, by the Oilers. Sent towards the near side and back to the blue line. Bouchard with the puck. Down low. McDavid, that one's blocked or saved. Into the far boards. Far circle. Puck poked out to the blue line. Bouchard kept it in. Bouchard at the point with the puck. Bouchard launches one. Nice save by Wedgwood. He hangs on in traffic at 6:20. That'll about do it for the power play. 5 seconds left for the Oilers power play. In Seattle, 13:04 to go in the second. Still 2-0 Kings. All right. Face off. This will be Lazar. It is taken right outside the crease and somehow kept out by Wedgwood. Power play is over. Must have hit the post. The ref was, signaling safe like a baseball umpire would. All right, taken into the near side. All right, cleared out off the boards to the neutral ice. Oilers have it. Red line dump in. And it's into the far corner. Who's got it? Who is... sorry, I'm blanking on 20. Why don't they have 20 out there? He's still out there. All right, sent in by the Avs, but Oilers have it in their own zone. Under 5.5 to play, middle period. Carried in. Sent in behind the net. And up the ice. Oh, turnover, but it's back to neutralized. Picked up by McKinnon, though, and Landeskog got it poked away from him. Oh, the Kings got a third goal. I missed it. It's 3-0 LA. 12:20 to play. Trevor Moore got it. Number 12 on his uniform number. Skated up by the Oilers. Near circle. Shot. Save. Wedgwood has to freeze the puck on the rebound at 4:44. I would think that was Edmonton's 20th shot. They haven't put it up yet. It's got to be. This was on net. NHL.com is just so slow. All right, we hit a media timeout. I guess this is probably under 6. Yes, so Trevor Moore from LaFerriere. Or LaFerriere. LaFerriere. Why would I say it wrong? I've said it right all year. LaFerriere. Thinking of somebody else. 3-0 Kings, 11:46 to go in the second. Sabres have 4:22 to play. Oilers need to score, for sure. No doubt. Okay, seriously, how is this not a shot on goal? If they don't... Oh my gosh, I don't understand these official scores sometimes. I really don't. Why is that one always behind, too? Why is this not working tonight? All right, here, refresh. There. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with YouTube sometimes. I know. But like I've known his name as LaFerriere like the whole year, and I just gaff once late in the season. Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty good about his name all season. All right, they're back. McDavid does not win the faceoff. Nelson got it. They send it to the neutral ice. Avs near circle pass. Oh, kind of whiffed. Only got like half the puck and sent it wide. That could have easily been 2-0. I cannot believe they didn't call that a shot on goal. I mean, that was easily a shot on goal. I don't understand why it's not 2020. Drop pass, far circle, down low, centering to the slot, knocked away. Oh, somehow got knocked in from a tough angle. We're 1-1. Wow, I have no idea. I think it was a pass from the far circle. It might have got tipped in the crease. McDavid with the goal, and we are 1-1. What happened here? Oh my gosh, how did that go in? What a tough angle from the bottom of the faceoff circle and glove side high under the crossbar. Oh my gosh, it hit the top part of the net and just rocketed around in there. So McDavid ties it up. Okay, so now he scored without a shot according to TV. There we go. It should be still 21. Oilers should be in the lead on shots as well. We're tied 1-1. Shot, save, frozen puck, pushing and shoving. Of course, it's Malinsky. Who else? Didn't see who the Oiler player was. All right, McDavid from Savoy and Bouchard. Yes, rebound goal. Yes, tough angle shot. I'm always amazed at these shots from like the bottom of the faceoff circle. It's like, how do these things go in? It never ceases to amaze me. That's his 48th goal of the year, too. Oh, my goodness. Natchez will dump it into the far corner. Gotta imagine only McKinnon and Caulfield are ahead of him. Blocked shot into the near boards. Oilers behind their own net. Pass to, I think that's Wallman. Dumped in. No, that's actually Nurse. This orange on blue is hard to read sometimes. Near corner, but I shouldn't have confused those two. Those numbers aren't close. Dump in by the Avs and picked up by Connor Murphy. And he gives it to Nurse. Nurse behind the net waiting for a line change. And pass tipped away at the neutral ice. Avs send it off to the far boards. Puck taken away. Oilers behind the net. Oilers into the near corner. Still, oh, that looked like a cross check or boarding. No call on the Avs. Pass to the red line. Pass taken away by the Oilers. They send it up the far boards. Avs have it again at neutral ice. Pass to Burns in the near side. Burns near circle. Pass up the middle. Deflected in the slot and taken and dumped out by the Oilers. Sent up the far boards again by the Avs. Again sent up the far boards by the Oilers. This goes to the near corner. Oh, nice hit. And sent up the near boards, but not out yet. Now the Avs have it. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the second period. It's suddenly 1-1. Pass to the bench side. Right up the middle. Poke check by Ekholm. And the Oilers are going the other way, but McDavid slows it down. Now it's taken up the middle. Bouchard's shot was wide. Yeah, 86.3, but nowhere near being on target. Oh, a nice takeaway by Ekholm. I think he took it away from McKinnon, but he didn't clear it. Malinsky turns it over. Now the Oilers get it to neutral ice. Centering, trying to get it to McDavid. It's in the far boards. He sends it from the near corner. Behind the net, Nelson. Wow, dangerous pass. Right by the crease. Ekholm playing pretty well this second period, I'd say, especially for the Oilers. Far boards. Pass tipped behind the net. And a shot sent off the side of the net for the Oilers. Another shot wide. Rebound, Connor Murphy. Oilers take it out to the blue line. Murph with the puck. Murph to the near side. Sends one. It's blocked. I don't know if he was trying to pass or shoot, but, man, there was nothing there. And we have 30 seconds remaining in the middle period. A dump in from the red line for the Oilers into the far corner. And pass to McKinnon. McKinnon looking, passes to the near side. Malinsky sends it up for the Avs. Taken away at the neutral zone. Oilers have it in their own zone now. 8 seconds to go. 7, 6, 5, 4. Wallman with the puck. That'll do it. End of the second period. We are 1-1. All right, let me get the timer up there. 1-1 through 2. Still 3-0 Kings. 7-10 to go in the second. All right, let's do the goal visualizers. And I'll update the shots first. Okay. First, Malinsky from Waugh. I think I did this, but we'll do it again. Malinsky, yeah, rebound behind the net. Bouchard had it. Yeah, and just a bad turnover at the side of the net. Malinsky buried it. Glove side high, I think. Then McDavid, this was a tough angle shot from the far circle towards the high, the low end of the circle. McDavid to Bouchard. McDavid pass. It gets tipped to McDavid, and then he buries it. It went glove side high, just under the crossbar, and hit the netting, at the top of the goal. All right, so 1-1 the score. 23-20 the shots. All right, yeah, you know what? Oh, wait. I can keep that on. Still 3-0 Kings. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. We'll do the stats in a second. If so, please hit that like button, the thumbs up button for the video. Consider hitting that subscribe button to the channel as well. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. And thanks for, if you already have done all that, thanks for returning viewers. And welcome any new viewers as well. Okay, again, 23-20 the shots. Edmonton 1-1 the score. Face-off 16-14 Edmonton. 0-for-2 power play Colorado. 0-for-1 Edmonton. Hits 18-5 Oilers. Block shot 16-11 Oilers. Giveaways 11-6 Avalanche. Takeaways 3-2 Avalanche. Again, season series tied 1-1, and we have 20 minutes to play between these two teams. All right, Kings 3, Kraken 0, 4:23 to go in the second on ESPN. Jets Golden Knights, no score, 15:35 to go in the second. And let's see if there's any recent finals. Sabres 5, Blackhawks 1. They clinch their division, and they will play the second wild card. If you hear the water against the window, it's because we've got new sod and the sprinklers get blown into it by the wind. Hit the post. Oh, right. I forgot who, though. Yep, end of the period. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be, ahead of my clock just because of the streaming app. Yep, close game. Pretty good game, too. It picked up in the second. Wasn't a whole lot going on in the first period as I keep an eye on the Kings. All right, well, let's see if they've updated the standings yet. Oh, yeah, I want to take a look at the WNBA draft as well. Okay, they did not update it yet. Sabres should have clinched division, which would be why. And they have 108 with one game to play. So I'm wondering, I don't know what the regulation wins are. I mean, this game is still going to mean something. Like if Montreal beats, speaking of which, we'll have the Montreal game tomorrow against the Flyers. Game is meaningless for the Flyers, essentially. Unless they can somehow take away home ice from Pittsburgh. But I kind of doubt it. But I don't know for sure. Yeah, why isn't this updated yet? Yep, they still didn't. Yeah, well, we'll check later. Nobody got eliminated yet because, yeah, if the Kings win, Well, let's see. No, if the Kings clinch a playoff spot, I think that means the Ducks clinch too. So that would eliminate the Predators, Sharks, and Jets. So that I think that happens possibly tonight then. Why do I have this timeline on my phone? I don't. Oh, it's for the ad break. Okay. All right. Well, they didn't update with the Buffalo clinching, but we know that happened. Yeah, there's nothing I can do, but don't spoil it in the chat though. If people want to look here and get spoiler alerts, they can, but if they don't want to look here and they just want to listen to me and pay attention to here, that you don't want to spoil it. Okay, the Ducks did clinch. Yeah, they just didn't update it on Oh, you know what? The Ducks clinched when the Predators lost, I bet. So if if the Kings win, then all spots are clinched, and it's just a matter of who clinches what. You know, like in the Pacific, who gets the Pacific Division, and maybe if anybody can move up or down in their seeding, you know, like second to third or third to second, or wild card 2 up to wild card 1, or wild card 1 down to wild card 2. I think that's all we got. Yeah, you're right. So you're right. The Ducks clinched because, yeah, Nashville lost. But they didn't update that in their standings, which I don't understand. We'll check later. All right, I am curious about... I should just look at Twitter. I mean, we knew Azzy Fudd would go number 1 overall. Why do I got this huge ad? So they have Beckers and Fudd now. All right, come on. I can't even... This ad is just like... There we go. All right, Fudd went to the Wings from UConn. Olivia Miles... Oh my gosh, she went to... How did... Yeah, the... Pick acquired from Chicago. Oh my gosh. The Lynx need any help. They get Olivia Miles from TCU. Yeah, she's good. Somebody from Spain went to LA. A 6'4" player. That's pretty tall in the WNBA. Lauren Betts of UCLA went to, well, she's 6'7", went to, looks like the Mystics. Oh, the Seattle Storm got that Spanish player. The Sky grabbed Gabriela Jaquez, 6 foot, something guard from shooting guard from UCLA. Kiki Rice from UCLA went to the Toronto Tempo. They won the coin toss and chose to shoot pick 6th in the college draft, or the draft, over the Tempo. I mean, the Tempo over the Fire, the Portland Fire. They took a 5'9" point guard from Spain. Don't know who that is. LSU player picked by... wait, they traded her rights to Seattle? For who? What did they get? I don't know. Trying to see if I recognize. I really only recognize the first 2. Yeah, but I like the free agents that the Sky have gotten or traded for. Okay, they did 3 rounds. Okay. Sky got a power forward out of Ole Miss, 6'4", Latasha Lattimore. Oh, yeah. I remember Little Paige Bugs. She went at the last pick of the second round to the Mystics. Yeah, she's pretty good. That name, because I did at least one or two Baylor games, so that looks familiar. I didn't even know they did a third round. Tony Morgan out of Kentucky, another point guard. Yeah, because Sky can't rely on Vandersloot's health anymore. I'm surprised she came back, honestly, after that horrific knee injury. All right, yeah, that's about it. I don't really recognize a lot of these. Curious what the Valkyries took a shooting guard 5'8" out of Japan, Tanaka. Huh. Oh, who went overall? Azzy Fudd, if that's how you say it. Azzy Fudd from UConn to the Dallas Wings. So she gets to play with Paige Beckers again because they played at UConn together. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Zach. I didn't see it. Yeah, maybe Dallas will be good this year then. All right, I'm going to take a quick break and be back. We'll leave the scores up here. Kings 3, Kings 3, Kraken 0, second intermission. All right. All right, let me cue up the music. I'm going to take a break and be back. Knights just took the lead 1-0 over the Jets. 11:09 to go in the second. Assist, that's his 28th. Shorthanded from Eichel. Now there's 11:09 to play in the second, so almost halfway. Excuse me. All right, let me get to the music real quick. Probably play a longer song again, not too long though. 4 minutes. I gotta pick one quick. Yeah, I'll just go with this one. All right, I'll be back. Thanks. right, we are back. Let me clear the screen and get rid of the music. Alrighty. And once they get back from intermission, I'll put the Kings game back on my phone, but I don't know. They're up 3-0. Would like to think they could hang on to that in the final 20. Maybe we'll do some bonus coverage after this one and watch the end of that one. We'll see. All right, no changes on the shots on goal. Still 23-20. All right. All right. Edmonton controls the draw. Back to Ingram. They're in blue going left to right. Abs in white going right to left. Finally brought up by Nichushkin for the Abs. Towards the near side. Off the far boards. Oilers lose the puck, and it's taken behind the net by the Avs. Sent ahead. Far side. Pass to Nichushkin. He sends it around. Actually, was that? Yeah, it was still him. Taken out by the Oilers. Right up the middle and lost the puck. It went on net and it was saved. Probably McDavid, but I don't think they're going to call this a shot. Frozen puck by, of course, Wedgwood. 19:10 to go in the third. Face off, controlled by the Oilers and dumped into the near corner. Pass into the near boards and shot and a save and held on. Bouchard fell down on the shot or got knocked down. 19:01 to play in the third. Yeah. Star Strider, what's up? Your Stars won tonight too. Yeah. Can't wait for the NHL playoffs, and yeah, I think the WNBA season should be really good as well. I'm so glad they worked out the CBA. I was beginning to wonder if they might have to shorten the season. Into the far boards, pass out to the neutral zone for Colorado off the stick of McKinnon, but now Nelson has it, centers it to Natchez. It's tipped into the near circle. Oilers try to get it out. Natchez with the puck. Natchez to the red line. A drop pass. Excuse me. Picked up. Sent to the near side. McKinnon, cross ice pass. Return pass. What a play. And a nice save by Ingram. That could have easily been the lead goal. I mean, nobody was near him in the slot. Right outside the crease. We got a whistle after Wedgwood froze one. Jeez Louise. This was a nice saucer pass and then a return pass to the slot. Great play by Natchez. And yeah, that number 15, AHKCAN. A can. Face off and blue line. Wait, am I on altitude? Yeah, I am. Okay. Thought I maybe have gone to. All right, sent out by Kivaranta. I still can't believe they said that one goal was his. It wasn't even close. Yeah, the only goal, Malinsky. All right, far near circle shot blocked into the near corner. Still in the near boards. Avs keep it in. Far side. Sent into the near corner. I got to make sure I know how to say all these names come playoff time. All right, Wah lost the puck in the near corner. It's sent behind the net. Kiviranta and Wah there for the Avs. It looks like it's Emberson and Wallman that tried to dig it out for the Oilers. They finally take it to the blue line, now the red line. And finally, well, they just got it into the neutral ice and hit their own player. And a dump in now from the blue line. Having trouble dumping it in. Turnover. Oh, and then picked pocket, and the Avs send it out. Oilers had a chance on a turnover. But they get another chance as this is icing on Colorado, 16-43. Yankees won 11-10 in the bottom of the ninth. A blown save for Romano gives up 3 runs. Angels were up 10-8. Oh, in New York? Yeah, gotcha. I understand. All right. Face off. Far circle. Controlled by the Oilers. Shot. Rebound into the near corner. Pass off the far boards. Colorado sends it to the neutral ice, but the Oilers have it already. Under 16 and a half to play. McDavid pass. Got stolen. Avs other way. McKinnon takes it out of the zone. Maybe they were offside. I don't know. 16-19. Oh, yeah. In the poll, we have 24 votes. 71% going with Colorado. 29% for the Oilers. All right. 16-19 to play. Face off by the Oilers bench just outside their defensive zone. It's sent. The Avs have it behind their net. Pardon the knuckle cracking. Pass to the far boards. Sent ahead. Tipped into the far circle. Nurse sends it around for the Oilers. And it's sent behind the net again to the far corner. Oilers send it to Murphy. Murphy sends it up the near boards. Not out, though. Pass gets away. Avs just keep it in. Pass to the near circle. McKinnon, he takes it behind the net. He gets knocked down. Well, ref didn't have an arm up, and the Oilers play on. Carry it into the O-zone and immediately turn it over. Another knockdown, and the Avs send it into the near boards. Natchez, near circle. Blue line towards the net. McKinnon shot was wide. He takes it to the near circle. Blue line keeper dumped behind the Edmonton net. Back to the blue line. Zoom in, camera operator. Push in. What are we doing? Blue line keeper. We don't need to see half the ice. It's never necessary. Dumped in behind the net again. And still digging away at the puck behind the net. And now they're at the blue line. And that shot is blocked and sent out. They call it icing. Okay, icing is the call on the Oilers. 14:36 to play in the third. Oilers can win this handily, right? Well, the Avs have nothing to play for, but they're still a good team. But yeah, it's 1-1. They just need both teams looking for the next goal. Why didn't it play? There we go. Gosh darn it. And another whistle at 14:25. Is that the mascot in the corner I just saw? Looks like icing on Edmonton again. Avs are best team in the league, but yeah, again, they have nothing to play for here. But they seemingly, you know what? I never looked at the scratches tonight. We got the starting goalie so late. Center ice draw, so apparently they waived the icing after the whistle. All right. Controlled by the Oilers. Wallman passes near side, dump in by Emberson. It's in the far corner. And the Avs already have it and pass it. Red line, blue line. And into the near corner. Who was that? Kelly sent it around. Well, I haven't said Kelly's name tonight. They did not keep it in. Race is on. They send it to neutral ice. Oilers would have been offside. I think they had to avoid touching it. Pass up ahead. Landeskog turns it over, and the Oilers have it and send it up the near boards. Into the near corner. Picked up by Burns, though, for the Avs and sent out. But Bouchard has it with 13:30 to play in the third. Dump in from the red line from the far side. Must have been Ekholm. Near circle sent out by the Avs. Picked up by Bouchard. Sends it behind the net. Could not keep it in. Avs. They got to tag up. They send it back to their own zone. Probably getting a line change. All right. Far circle. That shot is blocked. That was Nelson. Blue line keeper. Tays with the puck. Nick Chuskin with it. And a penalty coming up on the Oilers. Boy, I didn't see much there, if anything. I don't know what this call is. This was not much. Nugent Hopkins is... They said slashing? I would say maybe a hold. Of course, the altitude guys think it's a good call, but they're huge homers. The few times I've had the mistake of hearing them. Going to be tight for a while. Oilers need the next goal, yeah. Kraken games do terrible. The game was on ESPN. I probably should have. This one's doing okay, but Kraken are like the worst team ever. I did a Predators Kraken game not that long ago. And it was one of the lowest viewership I've had since since the season started in October and November. So I kind of avoid the Kraken if possible. But yeah, I just wanted to do the earlier one. I agree. I don't know. Of course, the stupid altitude clowns say, oh, yeah, good call. They called a slash, which at best this was maybe a hold. That's what I didn't understand. I didn't think there was anything there. Hey, good to see you, Peter McPeter, though. Appreciate you. Yeah, the Mammoth. I don't think the Mammoth played tonight. It's good. The Kings will clinch since the Predators lost tonight. No, they called it a slash. That's what I don't understand. That's what I've been trying to say. They said Nugent Hopkins slashed Nichushkin. I didn't see any slash. I said at best maybe a hold. Well, no, the Colorado guys said it was a good call, I thought. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, back underway. What an abrupt comeback to the yeah, still called slashing. They abruptly came back. Late here in Wheatley, Ontario. Time to sleep. Oh, yeah, Dan, no problem. I know, East Coast. It's tough. Hear ya. Yeah, thanks. Well, again, Sharks did us a solid by beating the Predators. But good to see you, Peter. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting call. Do they have a chance to surpass the Mammoth? I really don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. I skimmed over your message. I'm sorry your dad passed away, but wow, I can't believe he made it to 98. Yeah, I know. I don't understand the slash call at all. Sorry about your dad. Thoughts and prayers for you and your family. It's always hard to lose a parent. I lost both of mine during COVID. They were in their 80s. All right, sent to the far side and cleared down the length of the ice. Actually, was my mom? Yeah, my mom was 80. My dad was 83. All right, in the near boards and Colorado on the power play. I'm sorry, I'm not really calling the game right now. I was catching up on the chat, but they have not had a shot on goal, so going the other way and a shot for the Oilers, though, and that was saved by Wedgwood. Both goalies have played well tonight. Make no mistake. Poor defense, I'd say, by both defenses, though. Blue line for Burns to Natchez in the near circle. Natchez to, let's see, the point. Shot saved. And taken behind the net. Yeah, I kind of thought Edmonton, Colorado would do better than it did. I'm not. Thanks everybody who's here, but. And we got another penalty coming up. This time on the Avs. Oilers have it. McDavid back to the blue line. McDavid behind his back. Pass. Touched by the Avs. And the call will come at 10:06 to go in the third. 26-22. Oh, somebody just deflected that pass to Natchez and went off his skate instead of to his stick. That was a good play there. Oh, sorry. What the heck was the penalty? Have they said? Nichushkin. Okay. Nichushkin a slash. All right. So Oilers on the power play. Chance to take the lead goal or the go-ahead goal. Blue line after the draw. Shot from the point wide. Kept in. Back to the blue line. It's got to be Bouchard. Near circle. Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard. Far circle. Back to Bouchard. At the point. To the far side. Down low. Pass. And near side. Wait, is that Nugent Hopkins? Did they switch or did I get... Okay, Colorado cleared it to neutral ice. We get a whistle, though, at 9:30. Oh, we got another penalty. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for a bit. They just sent Kelly off. Didn't see or hear. Is that for closing hand on puck? You know, throwing it out of the zone? Must have. I didn't know that was still. Looks like Colorado took their timeout as well. Yep, closing hand on puck. I think that's the first time it was. I think that's the first time I've seen it all year. And it's an Edmonton timeout. Yeah. Edmonton timeout. Yeah, no, they called closing hand on puck. Yeah. Yeah, they did. They had other complications. It was before the vaccinations. It was early, like late 2020 and early 2021. The vaccinations had just started for like essential workers in December, and they were old. And my mom had I think my mom got it from a home health nurse. And my dad, I don't know. My dad was negative on like the 26th and then suddenly positive on the 31st of December. It was very strange. All right, we got a 5-on-3, but yeah, thanks, Peter. 112 on the 5-on-3 power play. McDavid near circle to the far circle. A shot. Oh, sent off the side of the net on the rebound. Back to McDavid. Sent wide into the far corner. And taken far side. Up the middle to the near circle. Nugent Hopkins down low to the far circle. Come on, shoot the puck. What is all this? Find an open lane and just rip it. McDavid to the near circle. Nugent Hopkins, that's deflected. Back to McDavid. From the point, deflected to the side of the net again. Back to the point, Bouchard, back to near circle. McDavid sent wide through the crease into the far boards. 5-on-3 time is almost up. Centering pass, and it's going to get out near the blue line. Bouchard keeps it in. Near circle. Shot wide. Rebound sent off the side of the net. It's a 5-on-4 for 30 seconds now. Blue line keeper, McDavid. That pass is tipped and out of the zone. Wow. Oilers not cashing in here. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to leave this up. It's behind the Colorado net. 10 seconds to go on their power play for Edmonton. Near boards, and Bouchard keeps it in, but we get a whistle. McDavid is injured. I don't know how seriously. I guess he's all right. He was bent over at the waist. Whistle at 7:32. I wonder if he just got hit by a puck or something. Man, they had some chances, but they just could not cash in. Where was this? Yeah, when Kulak was clearing the puck, I think the puck hit McDavid. Don't know where, so that's what he's feeling the effects of on the bench. 2 seconds to go on the power play, so maybe they can set a shot up here. Lazar on the faceoff. Wallman tipped it. Oh, they had to get it out of their own zone. I forgot the faceoff was in their own zone. All right, we're back to 5-on-5. And Wallman sends it up. And behind the net. Into the near corner. Both teams trying to dig it out. Puck is kept in. Shot. Glove save by Wedgwood. He hangs on. 7:03 to play. That'll be the under, I guess, 10. I'm assuming we got the under 14, and I just forgot. Yeah, couldn't see. Oh, it looks like it hit McDavid in the foot or something. Uh-oh. Hopefully he's all right. That would not be good. Oilers fans holding their breath. Yeah, for the Avs. Well, again, it was, he grabbed the puck and threw it. You can't do that. No, yeah, I know it usually delay a game, puck over the glass is the call. But, yeah, it was closing hand on puck. I have not seen I wasn't even sure that was a rule. Or, I'm sorry, I knew it was a rule, but I wasn't sure there was still a penalty for it. I hadn't seen it all season. That's how rare it is. It wasn't long. "12 days apart, just barely, because my dad barely made it to the midnight." Yeah, my dad had Alzheimer's or dementia. He wasn't doing well. And again, I don't know how, he was negative 1 day and positive the 5 days later on the test. And my mom had been in the hospital for something else and had returned home, and she was getting home health nurse, help. And I'm assuming that's how she got it. I think I had it around that time too. I couldn't even go to my mom's funeral. I had to watch on video. I made it to my dad's though. But I had COVID because I think we got it from my son's probably kindergarten teacher. Yep. All right, we'll get back to the game here. We're back from commercial. Oh, yeah, maybe off his toe. Hopefully McDavid returns. I would hate to have this hanging over their heads. Holy crap. I'll let you know if he's out there. Just took a puck right off his foot. All right, behind the net, McKinnon passed it to the blue line. Far circle at the point, shot ripped, but blocked into the near boards by the Avs, or Avs shot. Oh my gosh, can we take down the Jets pizza ads so we can see thank you. Gosh, the Avs broadcast is just awful, but the Oilers picture was very dark, which sometimes happens with Canadian broadcasts. Shot saved. I think McDavid's out there right now, so you can all let out that breath you were holding in. Sent ahead. Avs lost the puck. Ekholm there again for the Oilers, but they regain it. Blue line keeper. That shot is blocked. And sent out. 80.9 on the last shot. Wow. Looks like Kelly got it briefly, but the Avs turn it over and the Oilers dump it in and probably head for a line change. Taves will pick it up behind the Colorado net. 5.5 to go. I should be keeping an eye. Uh-oh, Kraken got a goal with 12:07. I need to put that on my phone now. We might have some bonus coverage if there's anything left, because this game might head to overtime. Dump in by the Avs, but it was tipped into the netting or the crowd at 5:09. Okay, watch, yes. Live, yes. All right, commercial break. No, it's 3-2 Seattle. 11:52. My gosh, these goals were pretty close together. What is going on, Kings? Fudge. Oh, stupid Kraken. Come on. Puck was behind the net and back door wide open. Nobody covered the weak side. And the Kings let the Kraken, looks like it was good draw. Kings are only up 3-2 with 11:52 to go. Oh boy. Knights are up now 2-0 on the Jets. Second intermission. Second intermission, yeah. Yeah, no, thanks. Thanks for listening, Peter. I appreciate it. Yes, the Sabres won the division. I know. That's awesome. What the hell was Clark doing on that goal? Clark did nothing. Wow. That's sad. I'm sorry that your mom passed so young. But I'm glad your dad lasted. I think, isn't it a Detroit pizza, or is that just Little Caesars? Is it Detroit style maybe? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had it. I think we have them in our area, but they just had the Avalanche had just this huge ad, like bigger than my score thing across. And I'm like, what the heck are we doing? All right, we'll keep an eye on the Kings Kraken and this game. All right, back underway. 5 minutes to go in the third. Up the far boards and sent. Nope, blue line dumping by the Oilers. 11 minutes to go in Seattle. Pass ahead, tipped. Taken to the near circle. McKinnon centers it. Far circle. Nate just lost the puck. Far boards. Oilers take it out. Red line and dump it in. All right. Oilers, are we just going to keep dumping the puck in? I mean, I feel like they got a shot taken away. They haven't had a shot in a while. Sent up the boards and behind the net. Oilers pass over the red line and a dump in. Into the near corner, behind the net. Far corner pass taken away. Avs have it. Send it to the neutral zone. Near side. Sent in. Oh, what was the whistle? And we got pushing and shoving. Colton sent it into the corner. I wonder if it got tipped into the crowd. 10:20 to go in the third in Seattle. Still 3-2 Kings. Yeah, the Kings are 3 behind the Mammoth. I guess technically it's still a chance for the Kings to move up into the first wild card spot. That would be huge to play the Pacific winner. I guess it could still be Edmonton, LA, which I would not look forward to. I'd rather root for both teams. But I'd rather the Kings play there than Colorado. I don't know if they'll have any chance against Colorado. But we'll see. All right, sent out to neutral ice. Still this game plus 2 more to go for the Kings. We'll have the final 2 Kings games, though. Tuesday, Thursday, I believe. Shot from the near circle, glove save Ingram, and he hangs on. 85.4 miles per hour. Looks like that was from Kelly. That's not a shot on goal. That has to be a shot on goal. These official scores are so strange here in Edmonton. All right, apparently, yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we have another media timeout. Kings are at a media timeout. Face off in the near circle, sent up over the red line. McDavid with the puck, leaves it. Shot was blocked. And the Avs dump it in. That was Landeskog at the red line. Shot was by Savoy for the Oilers on the other end. Don't think it was on net. Blue line, that one sent wide. Nearly came to the crease off the boards. And I think eventually Ingram froze it at 2:56. Now they say 30-25 on the shots. Ooh, that was my neck. Ooh, good stuff attempt. It went up in the air and it was on top of his skate. Oilers caught a break that one didn't somehow get knocked into the net. Bouchard was there. And Bouchard actually playing defense. I kid you not. I got to call it out when I see it. It's so rare. He was in the crease and he helped keep it out. I don't know. He can't freeze it though. He was actually trying to freeze it. That's a bad idea unless he was trying to move it. They took that shot away from the Oilers again. Jeez Louise. 9:30 to go in the third in Seattle. Still 3-2 Kings. Face off. And the Oilers control in the near boards. Behind the net. Sent up the far boards and sent to the neutral ice. Avs have it. Pass in front of their own net. Avs pass to the near side for McKinnon. McKinnon passes. Tays over the blue line. Dumped it in. Near corner. McDavid picks it up. McDavid passes up the near boards. Taken towards the near circle. Shot. Nice save by Wedgwood. That was a breakaway. Good shot from the near circle by Roslovich. And it's sent behind the net. Oilers bring it up again. Near circle. Sent around by Colton Dock. And now sent towards the slot. Knocked away. Avs take it. Red line dump in. On net. Ingram doesn't freeze it. He hit it with the glove and then his stick, and it just popped into the far corner. As we approach a minute and a half remaining in the third. Jeez Louise. Now they give the Oilers 2 shots. I wish they would make up their minds. Avs keep it in again. Shot blocked into the far corner. 8:20 to go in Seattle. Still 3-2 Kings. Far circle. Avs send it around. That was O'Connor. Blue line keeper sent wide. Near corner, Avs. Nice hit there by Colton Dock. Oh, that one was sent high. A decent shot, but too high. Burns rips one wide into the near corner. 50 seconds to go. Glove save on the last shot. Ingram hangs on with 48.3 to go. Kraken. All right, taken by Moore. Moore passes ahead. Kopitar pass to the far circle. They get a goal. The Kings are up 4-2. Yes. Kopitar with a fantastic pass to Kempe. Oh, come on. Give Kopi his assist. 7:31 to play, and the Kings take a much-needed 2-goal lead, 4-2. All right, back to this one. Under 45 seconds to go now. And sent out by the Oilers. Avs dump it into the far corner. And behind the net. Oilers, that is Murphy with the puck. What timing there with the sent in by, that's an icing on Edmonton with 18.2. If the Kings blow this, they don't deserve the playoffs. No, they're up 4-2 now. You had Jets. Oh, pizza in Chicago. That's right. I forgot you were in Walgreens in the area. Yeah. We'd lose in 3 to Colorado. I hear you. Never say never. 28 votes, 71% with Colorado, 29% with Edmonton in the chat in the poll if you want to vote, or tell me in the comments who you think will win. Wow, what a clutch 2-on-1 between Kopitar and Kempe, though. That was huge. 7 seconds to go. McKinnon with the puck. Blue line at the point. Tays sends one. Frozen or caught puck. And we got pushing and shoving with just 1.6 to go. Meanwhile, in Seattle, we got under 7 to go. And it's sent into the near corner. Kraken, now it's a whistle at 6:46. So what happened here with 1.6? That's true, too. Nobody thinks they're going to win. But they still could catch. They do have a shot to catch the Mammoth and, I guess, face... Murphy peeled off Natchez from the scrum. That's why it erupted. That'll do it. Oh, jeepers. Mr. OT here. We head to overtime. 60 minutes wasn't enough. We're tied at 1. Oops. Why did that not work? Is my caps lock off? End of third. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. Under 6 to go in Seattle, still 4-2. Good guys, Kings. All right, let's set up the overtime. Shots, only 2 goals, one by each team. We're in the second period. Shots are 31-27. Checking the scoreboard besides the Kings. Knights 3, Jets 0, 19-16 to go in the third. Yeah, but all the Kings needed was for the Predators to lose, and then they needed to beat the Kraken. Yeah, again, only with the Predators loss. Probably with the Predators, I think it was Predators regulation loss, maybe. Yeah, had to be Sharks over the Kraken in regulation. I mean, Sharks over the Predators in regulation, which they did do 3-2. And now any Kings win, and they would clinch at least the wild card spot. Still a chance, I suppose, to move into third. That would be sweet too. All right, we are underway. Colorado 3-5 in overtime. Edmonton 9-7. Edmonton 0-3 in shootouts. Colorado 3-6. So Nate just skates it up. 4:45 to play in the overtime. 3-on-3 if you're new to hockey. 5 minutes sudden death. 3-on-3 hockey. 3 skaters plus your goalie. All right. Tays passes far circle. Back to the blue line. Tays keeps... No, Malinsky now. So he changed. Shot by Malinsky. Saved by Ingram. Avs players just ran into each other. McKinnon and Malinsky. They're getting one changed. Oilers in blue going right to left. So they switch ends. Bouchard's shot is blocked. And Nugent Hopkins picks it up. Gets it to Bouchard at the neutral zone. And the Avs are going left to right in white. Meanwhile, in Seattle, 5:35 to play. Kraken still trail the Kings by 2, 4-2. Oilers skated in near corner. Roslovich turned it over. Avs pass. And they reset in their own zone. Skated up by Nichushkin. Pass gets away. Oilers control behind their own net if the camera is following the puck, which is a big if. Skated up by Wallman. Wallman takes it behind the Colorado net. He sends it to the blue line. It's kept in. And now taken out. Why? I don't like... They kill the first 2.5, 3 minutes of every overtime. Now there's a shot, but that was blocked. And the Kings... Or the Oilers are going to have a penalty. Kapanen ran over Wedgwood. So we'll have a 4-on-3. I'll just say the time. I'm not going to put it on. Under 4.5 to go now in Seattle. Kings still lead 4-2. Yep, goalie interference. Yep. Let's go Buffalo. Yes. Wednesday night we'll have the Sabres finale against the Stars, and congrats to them for winning their division. Mr. OT is right. Yep, goaltender interference. Colorado timeout. Both teams have used their timeout. You get one timeout in hockey. That's it. You're free to use it whenever. But once it's gone for good. 4:09 to play in Seattle. Kraken dump it in and chase. Keep it in at the blue line. Near corner. Kempe trying to dig it out. Kings don't get it out, though. All right. Back to this game. Natchez to take the face-off. Back underway. Blue line for the Avs. Pass to McKinnon. Near circle. Shot. Where'd it go? I guess it was tipped into the netting above the glass. 80.1. 2:45 to go in overtime. 151 on the Colorado power play. We've got a 4-on-3. Think that hit the crossbar. Couldn't see it there, though. All right, near circle draw. 4-on-3 continues for the Avs. McKinnon. Another shot. Another one into the netting above the glass. 2:37. 3:18 to go in the third in Seattle. 4-2 Kings. Face-off in the Kings near circle. All right, Kings got it to the neutral ice. 3:06 to go in Seattle. 31-30 are the shots here in Edmonton. Edmonton leads 1-1 shot, but the score is 1-1 in overtime. We've almost played half the overtime. 2:30 to go now. Drop pass to the point. Tays passes. Natchez shot was wide. McKinnon couldn't keep it in. They regroup at the neutral zone. Forsberg in net, of course, for the Kings in Seattle. Kemper will probably play tomorrow night then. Back to back. Point. Tays. Far circle shot. Missed again by Natchez and cleared with 1:11 to go on the Colorado power play. 2 minutes to go in overtime. 3:01 to go in Seattle. Another face-off in the Kings zone, too. Sent around by Natchez. Under a minute to go on the power play. Sent out by the Oilers. 50 seconds to go on the Avs power play. Pass taken up the middle. McKinnon to the near circle. Back to Natchez. McKinnon with the puck. Near circle towards the net. Tipped and somehow saved by Ingram. Holy cow, that's the save of the night. I have no idea how this game isn't over. Crap, the Kraken just scored. It's 4-3 with 2:27 to go. Tipped off the goalpost. No goal, they said twice. I'm talking in Edmonton. It's 4-3 in Seattle. Damn it. How the heck did this even get through on that pass? I don't know why NHL.com is slow to put that goal up. I promise you it's 4-3 Kings. 2 and change left. Oh, I got to see this replay. They hit the crossbar again. That was Landeskog this time. I don't know. Ingram's got a best friend in the post or the crossbar. Face off. They missed the draw. Man, altitude is one of the worst. McKinnon shot. That hit the post again. Good Lord. Far circle. Under a minute to go in the overtime. Power play is over. So we'll be 4-on-4 until the next whistle. Oh, they almost hit the guy out of the box. Taken behind the net. Pass. No, now tipped into the far corner. Oilers can't keep it in, though. Under 40 to play in this overtime. 32 seconds to go. 2:09 to go in Seattle. 4-3. Kraken have pulled their goalie. Up the middle, McDavid towards the near circle. His shot is blocked. A rebound into the near boards. Under 20 seconds to go in overtime. And Malinsky sends it behind the net. And the Avs, I guess, are just playing for the shootout. Yeah. They made no attempt to advance this puck. I don't understand that strategy. That is the end of overtime. Mr. Shootout is up next. Good gravy. OT over. Shootout next. But Ingram was doing amazing, but he never saw that last one that hit the crossbar. These were all crossbar, I think. Meanwhile, in Seattle, we're having a heart attack here. 1:37 to play. Oh, and the Kraken got a penalty. So Kings on the power play. Gosh darn, I was hoping to bring bonus coverage of that, but of course this stupid game goes to a shootout. All right, we need to fix this. Got to get the team names edited in there. Kings are no strangers to shootouts. They've had 2 with Nashville lately. Why can't I get... There we go. All right. If you're new to shootouts, best of 3. If still tied, then best of 1. Each team gets a shot, though. Think of it as it's not sudden death now. It's like extra innings baseball. But no runner at second. Sorry, I'm behind on the chat. I will catch them before I sign out. 45 seconds to go in Seattle. First shooter up for the Oilers. McDavid towards the net. Shot and a goal. The Oilers take the 1-0 lead. Just a forehand ripped it. He beat Wedgwood blocker side high to the far post. Nicely done by McJesus. All right. Looks like Nichushkin is up for the Avs. All right, Nichushkin at the red line, over the blue, to the far circle, right up the middle. Forehand, he buries one. It's 1-1. Oh, that didn't take long. Looks like the Kraken may have taken a timeout with 31.8 seconds to go. All right, up next in this 1-1 shootout. Oilers turn. Man, this takes so long. Picked up. Taken to the far circle. Right up the middle. Back. Oh, Nugent Hopkins buries it forehand. He put on the brakes and somehow got the goalie down, and he buried it blocker side high past Wedgwood. Yeah, very slow and deliberate, but he deked him like he might go backhand, and then he buried it blocker side high. It was just enough that Wedgwood bought it. All right, who is up for the Avs? Looks like Natchez. Natchez grabs it at the red line. He's at the blue line. Far circle towards the net. Oh, he wrapped it around and put it in. He faked backhand and just put on the brakes and put it around him forehand. Boy, these goalies are buying the farm on these dekes. Ingram just, yeah, wow. Not much you can do when they can stop on a dime and just put the puck wherever they want. Kings got a goal. That should do it in Seattle. With 1.4 seconds to go, it's 5-3 Kings, so they will punch their ticket to the playoffs. All right, back in this game. Third shot. Far circle towards the net, and there's your first save. And the... almost said Rockies. The Avalanche can win this here with a goal. Who blew that? They still don't have it up. Who is that? Was that Roslovic? I think it was Roslovic. Yep, that was terrible. All right. They can win it with a goal. The Avs. It's 2-2, bottom of the third, if you will. Avs take it up the middle over the blue towards the shot and a goal. That was too easy. Yeah, Ingram slams the stick because it's the stick's fault. 3 straight goals by the Avs. They win the game 2-1. And that was McKinnon. Yeah, he got beat blocker side high. Not much he could do there. That's your final score. And final in Seattle. 5-3 Kings, and they head to the playoffs as well. Yeah, be well, Peter, as well. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. So McKinnon will probably get the game-winning goal, but it doesn't count towards his stats. 73% of the 30 votes were correct. Colorado would win. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Let's put the scoreboard up as well. You know what? Let me... Oh, no, they won't have... I don't have Kings coverage after. Dang it. I guess I could listen to some WNBA talk. Yeah. All right. Only game still going. Golden Knights 6, Jets 2. All right, let me catch up on the chat, and I'll take a look at probably the standings as well before we head on out. Don't forget, though, we'll be back tomorrow. We will have Montreal and Philly. Philly just clinched their spot. Home ice advantage important, at least to the Habs, maybe to the Flyers too. Like they could move up in their division, I should say. Kings Canucks, well, they're just playing out. Again, the Kings, though, it's important to them. They could move up maybe either into the first wild card or maybe to third past the Ducks. Maybe. Again. So Canadians, Flyers, Kings, Canucks is the only 9 o'clock game, and wouldn't do Penguins, Blues anyways. Wednesday, another doubleheader. We'll have, wait. Come on, Wednesday. We'll get HBO Max, and we'll do Stars, Sabres. And the only 9 o'clock game, Kraken, Golden Knights. Oof. Yeah, I try to avoid Kraken games, but there's just nothing late. Guess I could do baseball, but I doubt there's a late game. And the finale, season finale day, probably not a lot riding on these now that these spots have been clinched. Sharks, Jets is meaningless. Blues, Mammoth, depending on how the Mammoth are doing, might be pretty much meaningless. Ducks, Predators, Ducks maybe need to hold off the Kings still. Canucks, Oilers. I mean, Oilers might still be looking to clinch the division. Avs have nothing to play for against the Kraken. So we'll just do Kopitar's regular season finale on Thursday. Friday is the day off before the playoffs. So we will have baseball Thursday, late morning, Giants, Reds, 11:40. And then Friday night, Orioles, Guardians at 5:10. All right, let me catch up. 3-1 Vegas. Oh, yeah, what? Back to Monday. 6-2 now. Holy crap. Jets got one, yeah. Yeah, especially towards, overtime. So many of those shots hit the crossbar, too. Not much chances for the Oilers. Winner. Yeah. Thanks, Peter. Appreciate it. Yeah, 1 goal on a bunch of shots. 31 shots. Yep. Yep, they get a point. That is true. They get a point. Yeah, I hope they got. If they don't have updated standings, I'll check. Maybe ESPN will. All right, there's your Sabres clinch. 108, Lightning 106, Canadians 106. So Canadians and Lightning still would like to win their last game to possibly get the second spot in the division. So they'll still be playing for stuff. Canes have one game left, but they're at 111. They've clinched the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Penguins 98, Flyers 96. So you got to figure there's still a chance for the Flyers to sneak up ahead of the Penguins. So still stuff to play for. And same here with the wild cards. Bruins 98, Senators 97. So that's still up for grabs. So in the East, just the division winners are decided. Everything else is kind of up for grabs. In the West, I think 1, 2, 3 got to be pretty much cemented here in the Central. But in the Pacific, we've got Knights 91, Oilers 91, Ducks 90, and technically the Kings 89. And the Kings, the only team that doesn't have 2 games to play is the Oilers now. And somehow, oh wait, the Knights are going to pick up 2 more points because they're going to win in 9:50. So, the Knights might have the advantage for the division now. They'll be at 93. So it'll be between the Oilers and Ducks, and Ducks kind of got to fend off the Kings. The Kings could slide into that 3rd spot. We could get Oilers Kings that way too, through the 2nd, 3rd game. Wow. Yes, thank you. Yep. Yeah, I forgot that they're going to get, unless a miracle happens and the Jets get 5 goals and 9:50. Yeah, because they'll, even if they got 4 and 9:50, which is really not likely, the Knights would still pick up a point. But yeah, gotcha. They will have 93. Don't think the Knights were listed as having a chance to clinch tonight, though, because they've got so many overtime and shootout losses. I doubt they own any tiebreakers against the Oilers and Ducks. Probably over the Kings. The Kings aren't worried about winning the division. They could get to 93, but I'm sure the Knights have a tiebreaker over them. The Kings are just looking to maybe slide into 3rd and avoid, or into 1st ahead of the Mammoth and avoid having to play the Avs in the 1st round. So it is possible. They've got 2 winnable games. We'll have them both. They play the Canucks in Vancouver tomorrow and the Flames Thursday in Calgary. All right, I think that's going to do it. Let me get the final on Twitch as well. Come on. Can't type. All right, that'll do it. I think we will be back 6:05. So about, 18 and a half hours. We'll be back. Chance, what's up? Yeah. They got so fortunate even to get to the shootout. Thought the Avs were going to win it in the overtime. Yay. Oh, well, Dodgers won. That's fine. But yes, Kings will be in the playoffs. That's the important thing. They're in. Now they could move up, and with a little help, especially if they help themselves. Got to keep an eye on who the Mammoth play, who the Ducks play, and heck, who the Oilers play. I don't think they're going to catch the Knights. Knights only have the Kraken. We'll have that game Wednesday. Thanks, Kieran. I appreciate it. Alan, what's up? Because they played Seattle. Seattle games are like the worst. I did Nashville, Seattle not that long ago. I don't even think I got 300 views. And I thought this game would do better. I thought I had decent numbers for the Oilers and maybe the Avs. Plus, the Kings game was on ESPN, so I wasn't sure if that would knock down the numbers too. But yeah, thanks, Karen. Yeah, Dodgers are good, of course. 3 posts by McKinnon, and then he gets the shootout. Yeah, that's true. 3 straight goals by 5 of 6 were goals in the shootout. You don't see that too often, too. And we had a closing hand on puck penalty. I don't think I've had one all year. I think that was the first one this year. Yeah, I just chose to do the slightly earlier game. It ended up going the same time though because this game went to a shootout. But at any rate, we will have Kopitar's final 2 regular season games, so we will be back with Kings hockey soon enough. Wait, in this game? No, I probably missed it. Sorry, I don't always see the draws. All right, that'll do it. Let's get you one more score here. Knights 6, Jets 2, 8:05 to go in the third. All right, that'll do it for me. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you all. Hope you have a great rest. If you have anything left of your Monday, have a great Monday. Have a terrific Tuesday. Hope to see you for Canadiens Flyers, a couple of playoff teams in action tomorrow. Kings looking to somehow get out of the second wild card. They take on the Canucks. We'll have those 2 for you. All right, until next time, take care, be well. Sinbin Stream signing out. Good night and goodbye.